That's our high here at BBC Radio Lancashire. Did the sun always shine on TV? We'll see how it goes. We bathed in sunshine today. I'm so chuffed all week.
Yeah, bathed in sunshine, that's right. It's sunny. I just rung Blackpool. Why? Because, like I said, it's such a pain getting clothes to fit. When I get something that's really nice and practical and fits and is perfect, I always get another one. I used to get 3. And I thought, no, I'll get another. And I just rung that shop. I got the number off watching my video. And he said, I do not have another black one in, but I've got a denim colour, like a mid-blue. I said, oh. I said, you do mail order? Well, I could do, but I cannot take payments over phone. I'm gonna do. Oh, I said, I'll nip over then. Why not? Well, I wanted to go to Tesco first, because who knows? Coal's not getting any better. Yeah, they're selling SanDisk Ultra, the silver one. The Extreme is the gold one, but the Ultra's alright. So I've got that in my work commute helmet. 32 gig for £11, 80 megabyte a second, although apparently that's irrelevant for vlogging, it's for still cameras only. And they're reduced, you know, that's not a normal price. So I'll go to Tesco on the way. I need to fill my bike up. I need to get some money out. And then I'll set off. Right, I'll see you on the road. It said scattered showers. I'm in waterproof pants in my bag. I do have a bigger bag, but I could always strap it to a carrier if it's too bulky to put in my bag. Yes, I've moved my tyres and horn. Where am I going first? Tesco. I'll get some money out and it's got to rain. Get some money out and get one of those SD cards. Yes, indicators would help, dizzy woman. Someone said about the old bat, it wasn't her driving, her that kept opening her door and saying wee 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 wee, and I thought she was saying nice bike, but I think she was saying your lights are too bright. But yeah, it'll do, won't it? I forgot to plug it in when I last on my bike Friday, and it seemed a bit weak. Has it been cold at night or something? No, the starting procedure felt like the battery was a bit weak. New chain, anything? Did 530 VX. I thought someone might have said, oh, you've been overcharged, but they're £120 anyway, so he's only charged half an hour's labour. Drizzle. Right, I'll knock my camera off. I asked him if it was raining in Blackpool. He said no, sunny. Look at this drizzle. Marvellous, isn't it? Oh dear, bloody hell, should I go back to bed? They're on special offer, them SD cards. Either last week or the week before. When was the last in? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. And now they're back up to 15. I was going to buy 2. Could have bought 2 for 22. The reason being, because I have that spare camera still in its box unused. And these cameras are so reliable I'm probably not going to ever need it. I thought I'd put an SD card in the package and try and sell it. Do you like the quality of this camera? When you put the the different, what do you call it, up, it'll say 1080 720 and it doesn't give you the frame rate. But everyone said it's not a bad picture for a 30 quid camera. Though if I'm selling it, I'll charge 50. So I just got one SD card to show you, might as well show you. It's not even in a little ready. You don't get a little plastic doofer with it. Reason I got one for this camera, it keeps cutting out, and I thought, is it the contacts? Or is the card getting worn, because I've been using it for years, whipping it in and out all that time. Let's see if it starts up alright. Oh, it's alright now, it's been running for a while. Chalk back in? Yes, as far as I'm concerned, it's a chalk. I found a 12 volt socket, but it's not the type with caps on. It actually lights up blue. Someone was moaning about that light. Well, I've covered it up with a towel now. Are you happy? Are you happy now? I've got a spare light dangling from the right hand heated grips, and the left hand one powers M2 on the front. You see what that woman was moaning about. So therefore it's a spare input if I disconnect that light. So I thought I'll fit a socket in case of emergencies you need to plug something in. We need still catching, even on the repositioning of the tyres and oil, we bloody need still catching. It's a bad bend now. Why didn't even that bend out when they were making the bloody place? Look, why have a curve there? I'm not going to fill up here because even my brother said, and he's a petrol head, said it always runs lumpy when you fill up there. And someone said, yeah, it's recycled. How can you have recycled fuel? Oh, pin lock's working well. I finally fitted my pin lock, did I say? I didn't fancy fiddling around with it because it was such a faff with that other one to take the pods off and refit them. But I've finally done it, and like I said, it's meant to be anti-mist, isn't it? Although when I get in here, is that my glasses or the visor? It's a funny haze. Is pin lock foolproof, or should I leave it open a bit? Look, well, if I'm going to miss between the gaps, it's not meant to be a gap, it's meant to fit in a little slot. There's a little silicone bead which pops into a slot. Oh no, it's clearing up. Good. Yeah, I'll fill up at that place where I normally fill my bike on the way to work. Ooh, what's this? Oh, ambulance. I thought the road were blocked or something. There you go. Well, you meant to indicate, Albert, aren't you? Indicate, and you won't get a collision. You typical white van man. Yep, just £20. How can anyone put diesel in when they're black? So I got 60 quid out, 15 for that SD card, £20 for fuel. If I bother stopping for a meal in Blackpool, that'll be another tenner. Hello, number one, £20. Thank you very much. It's a bit brighter that way as it stops. Like I said, there is a danger of drizzle building up and dripping into the back of my camera. It's never happened in 6 years. 6 years of this cobbler's. And here's a turn off. 16 miles from petrol station. How long is this stretch of the motorway then into Blackpool? I'm going to do that town centre one again and turn off at I think McDonald's or Pizza Hut. I cocked up last time. Wish I was in love. Yeah, I mentioned that last time, but I didn't include it in my film. Junction upgrade till 2022. In other words, we're faffing about for over 2 years. Play it safe and go in your left-hand lane. Sorry, it'll be no 100 mile an hour today. Not from me. Oh, I'm in 6th gear. I keep looking for a 7th gear. I love it in a gear indicator in blue. But they're expensive, aren't they? £100 for the proper ones. Well, I'll tell you what I've sent for as well. A 15 tooth rather than a 16 tooth little cog. After what Beans on Toast said. He said drop a cog at the front and you'll be able to wheelie. Not that I want to wheelie, but I've always thought the acceleration on this is lacking somewhat. I don't know if it's me being 20 stone or not. So I'll see what dropping a cog does. If I can fit the bloody thing. Hepcat Harley said, Don't forget to use a breaker bar, or use a breaker bar. Well, I haven't got a breaker bar. What's a breaker bar? I don't even know what one is. You need a metal tube to give you more leverage. Well, I don't have one. I'll ask at the car accessory shop. They've got all sorts of tubing at work. I could ask to borrow one. If I can't budge the ball, I think I'd be alright. I mean, I had a pleasant surprise when I was doing the brakes. Just one of them was a bit worrying. happy, but they were Allen Buttonheads, weren't they? And to say they've been on for 16 years, you know, they came off fairly easily. Still selling the front disc for 85. I paid £100 for two. I dropped it to 85 now. Made in Japan, what they call, not Mordtrax, Mort something. Tour Max, was that it? I was going to put my lights on, wasn't I, but I haven't. Shouldn't be necessary with the cob lights at the front and my high vis on. Should I do a run up and down the promenade? See how busy it is. It said it was congested on the radio. I think I'll give Ian a ring, see where they are, and if they're busy I'll just have a wine brew somewhere and then come home. So all this way for a fleece, a third of a tank of petrol. Although if it had said mail order, £31 for the jacket would have been another £9 P&P. So, you know, I would have paid extra for that, wouldn't I? And I was thinking, when I get this one, if it is blue, should I snip the hood off, stick the ends over it, try and make a neat job of it? Because, like I said, this hood is preventing me from fastening the jacket, and I could wear this hoodie one I've got on now in winter. I put the hood up and it is nice and warm, keeps your ears warm. I got the urge to sing, yippee yippee ay ay ay, I'm going to a nasty party today. Hey man, bobbins, hey man. Bobbins man, bobbins. You know what I mean, bobbins. Oh, a lot brighter over Blackpool way. Where's that sign that says 8 mile? Got it. Oh, 7 mile. Time is it? Not doing so bad for time. I told him 2 o'clock, it's gonna be bang on, isn't it? You are very punctual, you say 2 o'clock, you arrive at 2 o'clock. "26 mile. Like I said, doing a dog leg it is a bit further. Am I going to sleep tonight with all them silly bangs? It'll be same on Monday, same on Tuesday. Go to bed at 8 when I'm on the early shift. Still be awake at bloody midnight. Going to be zombified this week. Don't you see the tower around these trees? It's in a big one, windmill, and there's the tower. Big one. Have you been on that? Said before I went on it because that biker mate dragged me on, and I was black and blue with a bad neck all week. It just jerks you like crazy around. Instead of being smooth like the American ones, you just jerked around the bloody corners. Yeah, let's get past the L'Oreal bit. I was just thinking of going to the Blackpool Honda shop. It's up here and left, and then right at the roundabout, but what's the point? We won't have any second-hand bikes in, plus I can't afford it anyway. I could do with that commuting helmet though, that shoe. All the foam's dropping out now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, just 1600. Yeah, Carl Fogarty on Facebook seems to be promoting, as well as promoting the CCM Spitfire, he's promoting LS2 helmets, and they're reasonably cheap. So if LS2 do a high vis, that's what I want, a high vis helmet. Ooh, 30 mile. Where did I get 20? Where? Which route is it where it's 25 mile? I always thought it was 25 miles. That dog leg can't add that much to it. Oh. So it must be 35ish from my house then. Who would have thought that? I'll have to, because I'm going home the other way, I'll have to see what that is, won't I? Just to satisfy my curiosity. Right, so we're turning off at it's either McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or something. Kinky boots, her legs them, with high heels on, kinky boots. There's a rather disturbing little song with a video by Patrick McNee of all people off the Avengers, and he did a song. Everyone's talking about kinky boots, kinky boots, kinky boots, with Emma Peel, you know, that fit one. It was in the 60s, so I think you made allowances in the 60s for things like that, didn't you? Everyone's talking about kinky boots, kinky boots, kinky boots. Have a look, Patrick McNee, kinky boots. What was she called? That's Emma Peel. It wasn't Honor Blackman, that's her with a croaky voice. It was a really pretty one with dark hair. Forgot now. Yes, don't get too close, Albert, there's a roundabout coming. Yep, nice and dry. I think it's the hills where I live that attracts all the bloody rain clouds. German number plate. You German, Albert. Left-hand drive. Yeah, I keep getting messages from Holger Kral. He was the leader of the X4 Owners Club. He struggled with English. He posted something all in German. I said, I'm sorry, Holger. When I stopped being in your Owners Club, I gave my electronic translator to my nephew. I got an electronic language translator from Fylde, just to communicate with the Germans. Alright, so we turned left here, came this way with Paul. That smashed windows boarded up. And then we turn right somewhere down here, and you're on that road which is level with the South Pier, where the beach market is. Which one is it? Doesn't really matter, they all lead to the same place. This one, isn't it? There's a pub on the corner. It is South Pier. So these would be nice and peaceful up this end, won't they? Away from all the noise. Vacancies. Now then, is there somewhere to park? Struggled a bit last time. You see me Ivy's missus, good. Is there a gap? I'll park where I did last time. Yes, I'll give him a ring. If you want some large clothing. I've blocked myself in, nearly. I'll knock my camera off. See if I can zip this up. Well, I just bought another fleece. Slightly delayed getting back to you because I mentioned jeans and I said, yeah, I get Rockford jeans off the internet. Oh, I can get jeans. But 40 waist. I said, no, I'm 42, sadly. Despite trying to diet. Oh, I might be able to get a different make. And he said, cam, same as this fleece I've got. And to show the colour. That as well. Oh, I can't see it's in a bag. It's light denim anyway. And I said, no, don't bother. I said, I'll stay with these what I've got on Rockford. I just called Ian and Denise are here, like I said, for the Illumination's firework display and switch off, and he said he missed the firework display because they were in a bar with a friend. Are they all stuck? That's been there ages at top of it. What's happened? Is it broken down? Is there someone sat in it? Oh no, it's a seat, so I thought there was someone sat in, stuck at the top. I said, where are you now? And he said, I forgot what it's called. What did he say it's called? Another bar with a funny name, near Funny Girls. Ooh. And I said, oh, that's just at the back of the railway station. You turn off at the North Pier. So I'll have a run up the promenade and see if I can spot him. I said, I'll buy him a brew. I said I was going to head for that cafe up at Bispam again. But it's rather a long, well, not a long way exactly, but there's plenty of cafes down here. It's just that it's good parking there. What are you doing, Albert? Looks a lot different, doesn't it, in daylight compared to the Illuminations. I'm watching a few other people's videos of illuminated trams and stuff, and even old Illuminations, and even back in 2007 it was a lot more impressive. What did you say it were called that? I said, is it a bar or a cafe? He said, no, it's a bar. I said, not foo. Was it foo-foos, la-di-da's, or whoopsie-daisy, don't bend over? I forgot. I think they were called whoopsie-daisies. I'm just guessing. And they look more impressive when they're not lit. They're so feeble, them little LED. Get the old bloody bulbs back. Although, you can imagine, can't you, the wattage of these would be a couple of watts each, whereas the big old bulbs are probably all 40 or 60 watt. But look at them. As I keep saying, they're all animatronics moving about when I was young. My mum keeps saying, go to Lindy where me and your dad went. I'll overtake this, I'll go on the other side of the road to allow for the horses so it's not frightened. Yeah, like I said before, I was considering doing a Monday to Friday and have a relaxing stay and get plastered, but it would have cost a fair bit. 5 days in Blackpool, lots to eat and drink. You're talking 200 for the accommodation, another 200 for the food and drink, I expect. And that money was not a windfall, it was borrowed. My bloody Lloyd's one has just started charging interest, so one of the interest-free deals must have expired. £26 interest. So I'm going to have to swap that on now. And the Barclaycard I've got any offers on. I don't want to fall into that trap again, you see. On my notifications for my Clear score, it said, see what interest-free offers you've got. And I thought, should I get another new card out and bung it all on there? I don't know, but I'm getting into that trap again, aren't I? Especially with forking out for me bloody chain and sprockets. Well, chain was 155 and sprockets I've just ordered 40 plus 20, but I've done something you might think's a bit silly. I mentioned it on the motorway. I've ordered 2 front sprockets, one a standard one and one dropped a tooth, a 15 tooth and a 16 tooth, just to see if the acceleration's a lot better with toothless. Dr. Fright's Freak Show. Fish and chips. Fish and chips, nothing but fish and chips. Greedy Zach's Burgers, Dogs, Donuts. Yeah, Bonny Street Market, I like a pot around there. It's just opposite Coral Island. Behind here, Sea Life, it's Bonny Street Market, all sorts of stalls. It's only dodgy CDs and clothing and stuff and gifts. They have sort of framed Beatles gold disc, and it looks like he's done them himself with some gold spray paint, just mask off the label. Buy a cheap single for £2, mask it off, paint it gold, stick it in a frame and charge a tenner for it. They're all trying to get across. Ron, you alright? See, they're going back to the station with the suitcases. Alright. I thought you might toot behind, but if it's, can you see the traffic held up here? You might as well let people cross, as I keep saying. Tower, tower. I missed the tower before. I tried to tilt my helmet up and I couldn't get it in. Here we are again, Albert and the Lion. Blackpool Dungeon. And the battery cut out, didn't it? So I missed filming in front of here. That's where the light show was on. That light pool is actually a light show projected from there onto there. And the bloody battery cut out. And I was going to come back and do it all again, but I thought, no. I had the itchy forearm, didn't I? It's still sore and red after nearly a week. Bloody hell. That'll be a lesson. Do not spray your hand or arm with WD-40 chain cleaner, or you'll get yellow blisters like me. Tide looks like it's in. Oh, reserved tram. Reserved? Why is it reserved? What for? See the promenade by Heritage Tram. Like I said, I want to go on that Victorian one. It's very elegant. I think I put a suit on to travel on that. Maybe it's only in use on a special occasion. These balloon ones are common. In fact, I've not seen a modern one yet. Oh, there is a laser quest. I was talking to that Seaside chap. There's a chap has a channel called Seaside filming. It says building Blackpool better. And he was saying about Hart's, that massive shop which used to be a Woolworths on Bond Street years ago. It's now closed and it's such a big premises. I said they make a good laser gun centre or paintballing. We're going up here. What are you doing? I'm taking a picture. Oh, it's all one way. Can you turn left? No. Should have gone a bit further. They all lead to the station. In fact, behind that big hotel there, that's the road where Funny Girls is. Come on, come on. So you can't go up there. Can't go up there. Can you turn left here? Is where I had my curry? No. No right turn. Well, I want to turn right. I have to turn right up there, won't I? I like looking in charity shops for ornaments and things. Sometimes have good garden stuff. So, yeah, you can turn right there. Roundabout, turn right, local traffic. Town centre. Ian says there's parking in front of that bar as well. Whoopsie daisies. Oh, I think this is it, yeah, this is oh, there it is, funny girls. Oh, now that I'm familiar how to get there. What was the name of that bar? The Flying Handbag? No, it wasn't the Flying Handbag. Man Bar. Was it on the main street? Growler Club. I could always phone him and see where he is exactly. Duke of York. Casey's Bar, Peekaboos, that's it. Oh, here at that place it shut down. That. Yeah, that's where I could go if I wanted a brew. Promenade Cafe, and there's parking. I'll suggest it to him. Equestrian Tack Shop, bloody hell. I think I do good business with all the horses in Blackpool. When you said there's parking, is it not for disabled only? Hello! How you doing? Peekaboos, I couldn't think what you said, I thought you were Whoopsie Daisies.
No.
Nice to see you.
The one he keeps singing now is Justin Timberlake's one.
Oh yeah.
He puts it, I'm in love with your fanny. You know what I mean? It's clever how the hell he does it. But anyway, I'm going to let you...
Yeah, I'm going to get a brew. I hope they haven't shut. It's 10 to 3 now. Some of them shut at 3, but I think this chap will be open. Yeah, it's just round corner here.
Don't forget, mister, you've got to keep saying, Margaret?
Margaret? Yeah, where's Margaret?
Oh, we heard plenty of Albert, but we ain't heard Margaret for ages. Anyway, you take care.
Right. See you, mate. Oh, what are you doing? Not parking in my space, are you? Oh, there, look. Motorcycles only, can you see? They've uncovered it again. Now, this is where that shop used to be, 8XL, but closed down. Now it's 2 beauty shops and a dog grooming shop. His battery's going to ping out. Alright, well, nice to see you. Thank you. Are you not going to Margaret? Are you not going to Coral Island, that pirate boy, my favourite boy? On, oops, slippy. I thought it was slippy. Right, see you again, mate. Thank you, see you. Bye. Yeah, scattered showers. Yeah, I'm just telling you, and they sell them Billy Bob fish here at Springfield Market. How should I get one? I'll just see if they still have them. Thank you very much. You know, when I said that big mouth Billy Bob fish, I decided to get one. Couldn't make any money, but that's what I Yeah, he said it was his last one. I saw it in summer. Don't worry, be happy. I thought he might I'll press it when I feel fed up and he'll cheer me up. Don't worry, be happy. Hey, it's a German beer, Caledonia. I don't know if it's still open or not. A lot of these have closed down, haven't they? We might have an umpire ban tonight. Yeah, I just discovered his stuff, yeah. He sounds like he's from down your way. No, is he from London though? He talks. Yeah, but I mean, is he from London, as he said? He talks like he's... Is he a local? Oh, right. I thought he'd talk like me, like from Lancashire. Hey, look at that. Stretch limo.
Been on Viagra. No, he was on about finally, what is it? Wilco's will be getting pulled down.
Really? Bloody hell.
Next year, the trams will be running up Talbot Road.
Oh, yeah. To join on with train station, maybe.
Just going to terminate where Wilco's is at the moment, for now, and then they'll come back.
Oh.
The council, Blackpool Council, are getting fed up because they're doing time wasting.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the annoying thing, all them roadworks, they last for years and years and years. I thought, can you not just do it quick in 3 months?
Well, look in other countries, I mean, it takes about near enough, what, a day?
Yeah. They'll have them working Sundays, where this country, they won't pay them to work on Sundays.
But the thing is, most of them are foreigners anyway,
Yeah. Well, that's another cock-up. That's, is it billion, how many billion, that super duper fast service going to Manchester and London?
Yeah.
They should scrap that. It's costing billions and they're having to buy people's houses and knock them down. Just to save, if you're meant to save half an hour because it's going to do 150 mile an hour instead of 125 or something. See, it stopped raining. Scattered.
Unless there's a train at the other end or something and they can't get through.
Well, did you okay on your journey down? There's nothing wrong with trains as they are, is there? They're fast enough. Yeah?
Trains are running fine.
How long does it take? About 2 hours, 2.5 hours?
Roughly 3 hours.
Really, yeah.
And that's if there's no delays.
Yeah, you can read a paper, can't you? When you finish your paper, finish your book, and you're here.
Virgin train from Edinburgh.
Oh, you get it from Edinburgh, yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes to Carlisle, and then Manchester,
Yeah,
Blackpool.
yeah. Oh, it's fast enough then.
Preston, then you change at Preston.
That's right, yeah, like I do, yeah. Oh, oh lovely. When you going back then, tomorrow? Right. Oh, you'll have to have a mad do tonight, get plastered, get arrested. I thought you were going to have a last mad do, crawl around pubs. Starting from now, get round them pubs. Yeah, see it. Well, you're alright. See ya. Bye bye. Yeah, I just bought a Billy Bob singing fish. I know I shouldn't be throwing my money about, but I saw it in summer and I thought I'll get one. I hope it stops on the back though. Well, sorry, no, I've took the fleece out, fastened it to the back, and put the Billy Bob in my bag. Oh, the sun's setting. Past 3 it will be, won't it? Motorway home. I'll check it after I've been down the promenade, see if it's still secure. Wallace is in the way, you see, that's why I keep thinking it's not secure. And I can't take Wallace off because I've nothing to cut the clips with. I put zip ties on Wallace. So the setting sun at Blackpool, just had a scattering of rain. Tower. Is there anything tower? Harry Ramsden, a chip shop. It's just like Epcat. All he says, nothing but chip shops. Can you see? I've got water on the lens. 1930s balloon tram. Balloon. It is open. Ian, it's open. Look, it's open. It could be on the big one. Denise could be riding the big one now. So it is open. This is probably the last day of the season then. Ooh, scattered shells. Not going anywhere, is it? I'm just worried about it dropping off, but it'll be right. Helicopter there with the rotors spinning around. Offshore helicopter terminal. Yeah, you see that man, what's he doing? battery's lasted very well, just about to ping out again. I thought I'd give you a little demo. Don't worry, be happy. That'll cheer me up if I'm ever fed up. Ginger. Ginger. What's that? Not like it. And in another last gasp of the battery. Nokia 130. £8. It's a different zip. That's a fluffy fleece I've just been to Blackpool for. It's a different zip. Little tinny thing. The other one had a big rubber tab on. Oh well. I was telling the chap I might cut the hood off and try and stitch it. Make a collar. If I use that for the bike. Keep the other for work or winter.